one, Rufus. 2 Rufuses.
Exactly. There's 2 of me now.
3, actually.
3 times the action.
Rufus!
Rufus!
Rufus! Rufus!
Ah! All right, Tony, just stay calm.
Alright, we are back here once again and create some more magical moments in the world of Goodbye Deponia. Last time around, what type of magical moment did we create, you're asking yourself? Well, if we come over here to left Rufus, there was apparently a sweet man who ran his own petting zoo inside of his van, and he would lure children into his van to play in his petting zoo. But knowing Rufus, egotistical maniac, it had to be him first. So Rufus pushed all the children out of the way, jumped into the van, and choked the life out of the sweet furry animal inside of the petting zoo. Is that exactly how it happened, Falcon? Absolutely, that's exactly how it happened. Now, that being said, people were telling me, Falcon, you were trying to figure out what's to do with Right Rufus. Well, you weren't done here because you had the right idea with this thing, but we needed a tool, and I didn't figure out how to get the tool to him, so I was told Janosch, as a matter of fact, has a screwdriver. I thought it was just like a pen or a writing utensil, and he just wrote really weird. But no, that's apparently a screwdriver. Janosch!
Hey, Janosch!
Hello, Rufus!
Oh, that voice.
May I borrow your screwdriver?
Of course. Just don't break it, please.
Hey, when did I ever break anything that belonged to you?
Just the other day you converted my deep-throat fryer into some sort of cat litter box. Because of that, she thinks you were trying to tame and nurse her back to health. So, have a mind to deep-fry McVinch jelly sandwiches.
Sorry, I don't understand a word.
A little later, you broke my only banana picker, and my bunk bed, and my potato peeler.
Yeah, okay, just you know, I can't make out a word you're saying. It's your speech impediment, I know.
Why was the second part that actually very legible? It sounded like, you know, somebody trying to mock in an English or American accent. Well, you know, I had a banana picker here, and suddenly the banana picker was just apparently gone, and Rufus might have been the cause of such a situation. That's apparently how normal Americans sound like to me. You sound like you belong like at a 11 o'clock news channel or something.
Please be careful.
I wanted to get into you. Let's do that.
Now that's interesting. The Organon's pneumatic tube system seems to run through here. Maybe I can open this with the screwdriver. This is so hard to bend. I hope it won't be long before they send something.
Ooh.
Ouch. Oh, great. So much for the screwdriver. Well, at least I got a capsule out of it. Let's see what the Organon has written. Attention all ranks. Be careful around the open ends of the pneumatic tubes. Those idiots.
You're the one who ate it in the face, dog. Alright, so we have a pneumatic mail cartridge.
I've always loved pneumatic tube systems, even though they're not suitable for sending large amounts of bread dough.
Well, I know there was at least...
Hey, wait a minute. What was that all about, huh? Are you serious about taking me on? In case you still don't get it, this is my show. Cowboy Dodo saves the world.
Yeah, right, and they're giving away nail clippers in Pelusia. I founded the Resistance. I uncovered the plans of the Organon, and I will be the one who saves the world.
I knew it. This is all about your ego, isn't it?
Yeah, my ego is determined to save the world.
Oh, yeah? Then why do you refuse to turn the crank?
Because,
You'd better make up your mind, buddy. Do you want the world to be saved? Then come on back in and let me save the world. But if you're only doing this to look like a hero, then we got a problem. I have a certain image to uphold, you know? And I'm not about to let some local hick peel the crust off my swill.
we'll see about that.
Is that supposed to be a threat? Just look at you, you scrawny wimp. I could take on 2 of you hands down.
Is that so? In that case, we should try it out. Wait here. Don't go away.
Wait, are we gonna fight Cowboy Dodo now or what? Well, if you guys remember, We're trying to be lowered down into Argus's office from where we're at to grab whatever it is we need to grab. The Ascension codes, right? But they can't come to a conclusion in terms of voting. Like, they're at a tie. So we need to find another person to vote to make sure that they vote for us so we get lowered down and we're the heroes. But Rufus, or at least Right Rufus, is under the impression that this here is one of the Rufi clone when they're really not. It's really Cletus. But when you think about it, Cletus is also a Rufus clone in the grand scheme of things. So in reality, it's a clone, but it's not really his clone. This is what I'm saying making any sense to you. I guess we haven't really messed around with any of the things here. We have a crate. Application forms.
Application form 27 Yurk. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number Yurk 75. B. A screwdriver, sharp-edged, to be used in terminal maintenance work, reference number HOLA 55. And C. A replacement lead-type Yurk for defective application terminals, reference number Yurk 122.
I don't know what the hell a Yurk is, but it sounds very familiar. In fact, metal type Yurk. What do we got in this cover? Terminal.
This doesn't make much sense if I haven't got the appropriate application form.
But I guess we have a application form. Not sure what I need it for exactly, but
So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for?
Sanitary service, screwdriver, replacement Yurk. Don't think I need a replacement Yurk. Sanitary service?
Hey, what? The Yurk isn't working. Of course.
What'd I tell ya? What'd I tell ya? Let's go out here and try to figure out if we could somehow get this Yurk over to the boy.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I couldn't figure out anything over there. So I'm led to believe that maybe we just gotta proceed a bit of the story with the middle Rufus, and then maybe eventually we somehow get a hookup with Red Rufus. So for now, let's put a hold on... Spider. Let's put a hold on Right Rufus for a while, and, well, let's interact with our girl, Big Tony. But before we do that, there's a locker here, which, oh, of course, it's more Cowboy Dodo. Lunchbox. The Cowboy Dodo lunchbox, huh?
Well then, let's see what Lottie has in her lunchbox.
Oh, it's Lottie's.
What is that? Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all.
Lottie's hormones. And she also has a shirtless Cowboy Dodo showing a lot of the crotch area. A lot of the crotch area right there, huh? Lottie's a fan. I wonder how it's going to come into play at some point. Well, we have her hormones. I guess maybe we can give them... Oh, maybe we give her the hormones so she vouches for us to get inside of the rebel camp. Well, we'll figure out soon. Let's talk
Surprise.
to
Rufus, good to see you.
Yeah, and your mother smells of... What? It's what to see me? Good.
Yeah. I was afraid something had happened to you.
Hey, something's different. You got a new hairstyle?
Close. A new therapist.
That explains it. I was saying, like, not only did she look a little bit different, like, her eyes, I mean, she looks like she's faded as all hell, man. And the voice didn't really help things, but the therapist, she's probably made it. Oh, you know what? That's probably what we need to get on Bozo. I'm depressed, too. Alright, tell us about this therapist.
Tony!
Ah, Rufus. Won't you sit down?
Need to talk to this new general. Things seem to be different with the resistance these days. Therapist.
So, you found yourself a new therapist?
Yes, and he is really good. For one thing, I no longer have this recurring nightmare where I'm being chased by a GNU, where the walls are dissolving around me until the whole house collapses on top of me.
Yeah, that was quite a memorable day. And you must admit that the gate really stopped squeaking after that. I know exactly how I can draw out the old Tony.
Spare yourself the effort.
You should know me better than that. When have I ever made an effort? Do you remember how I used your grandmother's urn as a pudding bowl?
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, but the thing is,
That wasn't pudding at all.
Hey, that's really a good answer to the question where that funky smell came from. Thanks for letting me know.
Why would he poop in the urn? Why of everything to poop in, why an urn?
Do you remember how I tried to teach Mr. Woofy to fly?
Yes, I certainly do. And I apologize if my reaction back then was a bit over the top. I just couldn't control my fists or my brass knuckles.
Yeah, but you don't even know the best part. A week later, it worked after all. And the story about Mr. Woofy being hit by a falling weather balloon is only half true, you know.
What? Now that's a relief. In that case, my reaction was completely appropriate.
Do you remember how I secretly took photos of your mother in the bathroom?
Yeah, but I never understood why.
Because I never told you that I sold the pictures to old ogling Aussie.
Of course, I had to throw in some, underpants, or I couldn't have afforded the sticker album.
You are such a prankster. Always good for a surprise.
I have risen from the dead.
Congratulations.
Doesn't that scare you at all?
Rufus, there was so many times when you blew yourself up, set yourself on fire, sawed into your leg, or got trampled by stampeding buffalo. You really have to come up with some new tricks if you want to impress me.
Aww.
Okay, well, there's never been 3 of me. Well, I mean, I guess there has been, because there's always been an Argus and a Cleus, but you know what I'm saying, like 3 of this Rufus in particular. Let her have it, Rufus.
There's 3 of me now.
All right, now that is impressive, but also totally absurd.
But it's true. I cloned myself.
I think we would have noticed by now, from the rain of ash or some such thing.
There's 3 of me. Honestly.
Oh, boring.
All right. Okay. The option is still there, though, so it means that that's the key. More than likely. We just gotta prove it. What do we got here? I mean, we need a... The only person we can interact with right now is Left Rufus, so we need Left Rufus. That's right. Left Rufus, for this. Do I have any items here that could make this... I have a phone.
Yoo-hoo! Huh. Nothing. Huh. Nobody seems to be sending on this frequency right now. Where did they get all this stuff in such a short time? They even have the new, model 67.5, no, wait, that isn't the model number. That's a label with the radio frequency they use.
There we go. Okay, so what if we get the same frequency and then give that to Homeboy here, and then he calls in, and then that proves we got more than one roof fly running around. So... we just combine it or what?
Good idea. If I set the frequency of Tony's radio on the baby phone, I can reach Tony anytime. Easy. Now all that's left is the question of why I should radio her at all. She stopped fetching me from random bars with a wheelbarrow a long time ago.
Alright, well, give it to Left Rufus. Perfect. Now we switch over to Left Rufus. And Left Rufus, you call in.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Rufus, why don't you just admit that... Wait a minute. 1 Rufus? 2 Rufuses?
Exactly. There's 2 of me now.
3, actually.
3 times the action!
Rufus!
Rufus!
Rufus! Rufus!
Ah! All right, Tony, just stay calm. You have a good therapist, and you're gonna see him right now.
That was fun.
It was. Tormenting other people. How could it not be fun? Alright, well, I'm not sure what that really did for us. Sending... Well, I guess she's back to the therapist, so it leads us closer to the bozo thing, I'd imagine, right? Okay, let's go back over there. We still haven't forgotten, though, that we just need to proceed this long enough to... Oh, yeah, Lottie, hold up.
Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all.
Oh. I guess we don't need the hormones for her after all. I thought that'd be a way for us to get into the rebel camp. Therapist. Therapist office. There we go. We just got to figure out how to get that yerk over
Therapy
to Red
session in progress. Oh, such lousy timing. How am I supposed to get at the medicine now?
Oh. That'd be easier than that. So she's having a session now. I guess that would make sense. There she is.
And now suddenly, I see him twice. What does it mean? Is my subconscious trying to give me a heart attack? I have a feeling this is going to add months to my therapy. We must extend it.
What? Make it even longer? I mean, what kind of schedule were you thinking of?
Well, at least until the world ends. And after that, let's see.
Okay. So, what must we do here? Get Tony out of therapy. Convince Tony to vouch for Rufus. Tony? Get Tony out of therapy. Obtain psychotropic drugs for Bozo. Yeah, so they're all kind of connected one way or the other. How the hell do we get her out of therapy?
I won't bother him now.
No, I'm trying to bother Tony.
I won't bother him now.
Fine. Therapist?
Now, I can't do that right now. Tony demands his complete attention. I hope for his sake that he was smart enough to use earplugs.
Okay. Well, what do we have here that could draw Tony or something? I don't know what, but someone's attention out of that or break up the session. Hormones, crowbar, deck chair. Liar? Plane? What if we toss it at them?
Yes, that would be the perfect distance for a maiden flight. And the target is also well chosen. By now, he must have realized that he needs help. Well then, let's relieve the poor devil. Boy, they must have some funny downdrafts around here.
Oh, damn it. Ah! Go pick it up. That's the idea, though, right? We just gotta figure out how to, like, make it not get downdrafted, which... Either cover this part of the ceiling or add some weight into it, I suppose, right? Well, what the hell do we have that could add some weight to it? It says metal type. I mean, everything else doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not even... I don't know what the hell this is the problem, but it's metal, so that would kind of add some weight.
Of course! If you make the nose of a paper airplane heavier with a weight, it'll fly farther!
Right. That's a trick you would use in school all the time.
I knew my long career as a parking offender would eventually pay off.
Okay. So that's how you toss it to them. My question, though, becomes, like, I thought we needed that yerk for... Right, Rufus? Oh, well, whatever.
Yes, that would be the perfect distance for a maiden flight. And the target is also well chosen. By now, he must have realized that he needs help. Well then, let's relieve the poor devil.
Oh, God, now. Oh.
Whoopsie. There must be some strange updrafts here.
Well, it didn't break up the therapy session, but lo and behold, that's how you get the freaking yerk over to this guy. Oh, whatever.
Uh-huh. What? There's a flyer stuck in the outside wall. God, what pathetic construction. Whoever made this obviously had no idea how to fold a proper paper airplane. Unlike me, of course. Therapeutic ropes. The cheaper alternative. What's that supposed to mean? Is somebody trying to yank my chain? And wait a minute. What's this? There's something stuck to the tip. A capital yerk. Huh. Now I'm going to show that unknown, nameless amateur how you do this right. Whoopsie-wee! Boy, they must have some funny downdrafts around here.
And then it turned out he'd come up with the idea to store his fish hooks in my jewelry box. He'd already stuck the bait on them. It was so horrible. It made me wish my ears would fall off.
I can relate to that right now. Ow! What is this? A flyer? Sure. Why not? Miss Tony, I have good news for you. I finally found the appropriate therapy for your problem. Wait a moment. I'll just write you a prescription.
Oh, wow. So beautiful.
Well, that's literally 2 birds, 1 stone. But I think a homeboy just wrote a prescription for a rope for Tony's problem. That's terrible what we've done again. Well, at least we got our capital Yerk, so that's cool. Put it in there.
It fits.
Nice. Okay, so now, what if we were trying to... I don't even know what we're trying to do. I've already forgot, but it involved you for sure.
So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for?
Right. We just picked one at random. I did sanitary service. I guess we'll go with that one.
Yerk 75. There.
Okay. I guess we mail it? Yeah? Alright. Mail something. Somewhere. Why? Don't know.
Oh, this is so exciting. Wow! That went fast.
We hereby inform you that your application for medical help has been approved.
Hey, cool! I bet they'll be sending me to sickbay now.
Says here, for this category of injury, it will not be necessary for you to report to sickbay.
Oh, a medic is already on his way to your location. Uh-oh.
That's how we get to Cletus, probably.
Run, Rufus!
Hey, you! Stop!
What a quick getaway that is, huh?
Let's see how our oh-so-heroic Cowboy Dodo gets along with the Organon.
Is that how we get rid of Cowboy Dodo? We inadvertently sicked a guard on him? Because that is the way to them. Oh, what the hell?
And then I knocked him out with a well-aimed karate chop.
Wow.
Ah, Rufus! We've got a new problem. Unfortunately, I had to use our rope to tie up the Organon. He popped up all of a sudden and I was forced to subdue him.
Anyone could have done that.
Good. Now apparently we need a rope too. Great. Alright. Captured Organon medic. Well, how the hell do I get into the med bay?
Tell me, are you part of the medical staff? I think I feel an idea coming on. Hold still.
It worked. Usually I drop all the glasses.
Oh, I guess that's how we get in then.
I'm not changing clothes when someone's looking. I'm not that sort of girl.
Come on. Come on. Fine. Fine. Yeah, you yuck it up, Cowboy Dodo. Hey, look at that. We're full on Organon now. I better get the Organon voice too.
Cool. It worked.
Yeah. Get in there.
Ah, Doctor, there you are at last. You're just in time. I was about to give up on this patient.
Give up? Why? What's wrong with him?
First, I thought it was a simple case of food poisoning, but then I did a safety scan just to be sure. There is no doubt about it. The patient has a tapeworm. But, Doctor, a tapeworm is no laughing matter. This is serious. You must operate at once.
Huh? What? Me?
Of course you. You're the doctor, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. I'm the doctor. And removing a tapeworm is child's play for me. I mean, just how hard can it be?
Whatever you say. Your coat is hanging over there, as usual. I'll go and get the dissecting kit and the bone saw.
Yeah, Now,
Nice.
what was I about to do?
Surgically remove the tapeworm?
Ah, yes. Piece of cake. I am a sturgeon, after all.
A surgeon, you mean?
Yeah, that too.
A sturgeon. Okay. A sturgeon who happens to be a surgeon as well. We have literally cut this man open. Wow. Okay, instructions. This tapeworm is hungry for mini games. What a lucky confidence Rufus, or what a lucky coincidence, not confidence. Coincidence Rufus is also a gifted surgeon and sturgeon. Trivial surgery like removing a tapeworm from his clone is something he could do blindfolded. Tricky part is dragging and dropping all those organs back in there. Knowing all organs can be flipped and rotated by clicking the right mouse button, sure, it comes in handy. Okay. Well, there's a tapeworm right there wrapped around... Oh, look at this guy. He's avoiding me. Okay, would this be the stomach, right? Those are intestines. That's a stomach. I don't know what the hell that is. The heart, maybe? Lungs? Okay. Come here. Okay. Nothing else we can mess around with right now. He's still running. Oh, God. Oh my goodness, God, look at his face. I get the feeling we're gonna kill Cletus right now. We're gonna remove every single organ on his body trying to get this tapeworm out. Oh God, it's inside the intestine, wrapped around everything. Oh, this is too much. Oh, how is this man still alive? Those are his lungs. Jeez Louise, that's a huge-ass tapeworm. Good God.
Got it. Well, that's it.
Weren't you going to put him back together?
Well, what do you mean? Do I have to?
I think it would be beneficial to the patient.
Oh, well, alright, fine.
Oh yeah, we gotta put him back together. How about that? Alright. Well, thorax? Can't grab that. So you want to pull that off too, Falcon? No, of course not. Alright, we have a lung, right? Some random organ, good. That's gonna be helpful. The heart, the intestines, some random organ, good, and the stomach. Okay. Well, we know where the lung went. Oh, this is where we rotate, right? Okay, so the lung obviously. Oh, don't do that. Don't. I'm trying to put you back together, man. Intestines were in the bottom. What way? Is that right? No, it's got to be this way. It's gonna connect to the butthole, right? So yes.
Ah!
Oh, stop with the blood and the gore. Okay. Now what we do? The stomach's got to go in front. We do know that much. I think it was like that too, right? Yes. Am I doing this wrong? I mean, it would tell me if I'm doing it wrong, right? It's not gonna let me put everything in and be like, ah, you messed something up. Alright, the heart. Shot through the heart, and you're too... Oh man, I forgot. Oh, I don't know which way to go. Well, I'm gonna go this way.
Ow!
Ow. Alright, we got two more. I don't even see any more connection points, though, is the thing. Was it purple? Nope, I don't think it was. Unless it's...
So where does the last part go? Ah, well, who cares? It can't have been that important. Okay, all done. Close him up.
What about the organ we left outside? That can't be good. He's missing an organ.
Now, that went really well. Don't you think so? I'm about to be sick. Oh, stop kvetching. After all, I saved your life. And I even got myself a keepsake. Here. Oh, yuck. What's that supposed to be? Your tapeworm. What else? You know, you should pay a little more attention to what you stuff your face with. But never mind. We've got more important things to do. I found the rebels, and I need your help. Come on.
Ugh.
What a nice souvenir. I'll ask Goal if we can hang it over our bed on Elysium.
That's exactly what you want hanging over your bed. A giant tapeworm. Well, he seems to be mobile and alive, so whatever organ we didn't put back in, maybe it wasn't too important. No? Could have gone worse, I'd imagine. I think we're at the time. I'm going to wrap it up here for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stick around for the next episode. I will catch you next time.